Well, it's November 27th today, Sunday. I'm going to do a little shout out here to the University of Michigan. They had a fantastic game yesterday at Ohio State, and they whomped them. So I'm all fired up, and I'm still wearing the same clothes because it's so good. I'm going to just keep wearing them for a while. Anyway, at least until next weekend, or maybe not. That seems like a long time. This is day 5 of the Washington State hiking trip, and we didn't do a whole lot today. We had to get from the North Cascades area down into the Mount Rainier area, which is where we're going to spend the next 3 days. But we drove from Burlington into Deception Pass State Park. We did a hike. I'm going to call it a hike. It was 1.77 miles, and we kind of walked around. We stopped at the Scuttlebutt Brewery, which was fantastic for lunch, right on the water. A little bit too cold to eat outside, but it was a perfectly sunny day, so we sat right in a corner booth window seat. So after the Scuttlebutt Brewery, we drove to downtown Seattle, and Becky and I were super excited because we found a parking spot. It seemed like it was super close and really good, and we got our stuff together and got out of the car, and this old man sitting at a restaurant yells at us with that raspy voice. He says, "You guys can't park there, it's going to get towed." And we're like, "Excuse me?" We didn't see the sign. There's like 8 million signs on where we parked, and to decipher that is a whole nother language. But anyway, yeah, he goes, "Yep, 3 o'clock, they'll start towing. So you gotta be out of here." And I think we looked at our watch. It was like 2:34, right? So we're like, all right, well, it'll give us a few minutes anyway. We parked it. We sprinted to the Pike Place Market, which is what we really wanted to see. And we checked out, we ran through the whole area and saw as much as we could in a short time. We didn't see any fish throwing, which a little bit disappointing, right? That's always really fun. But anyway, so we're looking at the clock. We're like, oh boy, we've got about 3 minutes left. We sprinted to our car, got back to the car at 3:01 and got out of there. No towing, no ticket, all good. Made a really quick adventure out of the Pike Place Market. So that was fun. And then the final leg of this journey was from the Pike Place Market in downtown Seattle, kind of wound our way down and through and got to Tacoma. The Holiday Inn in Tacoma, there were several. There were 3 of them. That was quite an adventure. The first one we went to was beautiful. It was right in downtown Tacoma. We're thinking, wow, this is nice. Like whole tower and whatnot. We get there. We're trying to check in. And the lady at the front says, "No, you're not. You guys don't have a reservation here. You might want to check a different one." We're like, oh, no. Totally sold out. Couldn't even get a room. So we go to another one. And we pull into that Holiday Inn. And they're like, "No, you don't have a reservation here either." We're like, what the? And it was completely packed, so no rooms available. So we're like, well, there is one in Tacoma, right? And they're like, yeah, it's across the street. You can see it from here. So anyway, so we pull over there and go to that one, and we ended up with the room. So that was good. It was fine. It was a great place to stay. Great breakfast in the morning. But anyway, it's just sometimes you don't know where you're headed and don't know exactly where you're staying, what part of town. But it all worked out pretty well. And to conclude this presentation, we added day 5 travels to our overall map. And stay tuned. We'll show you more in the next 3 days. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my D. Howell channel on YouTube and make some comments and let me know how I'm doing. Thank you.